I saw a sign, a question mark box, see what's inside. I could send a blue shell to you.
Hello again, YouTube! This is the one and only DrKendo, and I'm here to present the spring break special. I'm going to call it Funemployed on Spring Break. The reason is because I want to invite a little bit more fun into my life right now while having to deal with the unemployment issue and everything, so this week will be dedicated to several uploads, so you will actually get many uploads from DrKendo in 1 week as opposed to the usual just one upload every now and then. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's begin. This will be a continuation of the Mario Kart Wii commentaries. Of course, on my channel, I am currently doing Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Mario Strikers Charged, and Gauntlet Legends for the N64. You can catch all of those games on my channel, being commentated right now. The big thing about DrKendo commentaries is, the thing that I like to do is to answer questions from the subscribers or viewers or fans or whoever asks them. And so if you ask me a question, you will get a shout out annotation back to your channel, and I will answer your question on the air. So I tried to make a vote for everybody's favorite, Luigi Circuit, and by everybody's favorite, I mean pretty much everybody hates that level, but I actually kind of like it. But what ends up happening is we don't get that course. It actually lands on the random, and we go with the Shy Guy Beach level, which is a Game Boy Advance course. And as I said, I am here to answer questions, so it looks like we've got a question that has been discussed in DrKendo commentaries before, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth with that topic. There's somebody in here whose name is The Best, and he's funky! For those who don't know, I kind of have an annoyance thing with Funky Kong, but The Best, we will put his name to the test. But let's see, the question is from who I would say is basically my favorite Mario Kart YouTuber, Michelle L3, also a good friend and subscriber of mine. And Michelle L3 asks, does it annoy you when people talk about Birdo being genderless? And I screamed it because genderless is in all caps. Michelle L3 would like to add to that, sorry, in my mind, she's a girl, and girl is all capitalized. She says, big silly red bow, fingernails, diamond ring, and big mouth. All girl, and big mouth was all capitalized. But anyway, there's been it seems that there has been a lot of dispute about Birdo's gender. It's kind of, I guess it depends on what games you're looking at it. If you're looking at it from every game, you know, that's come out with Birdo in history and everything, it all sort of stems from, I believe, the first sort of indication was that in Super Mario Bros. 2, it says Birdo thinks he is a girl. And that's actually something that it says in the instruction guide, and it says that he prefers to be called Birdetta. So we could actually have been calling Birdo Birdetta if that caught on. But on all of the wiki pages that I've read before, Birdo is referred to with feminine pronouns, and so they'll be referring to Birdo as she, her, and whatnot. And what's interesting also is kind of for a recent games opinion, I guess, or a recent games status on this. In Brawl, the trophy that you can get for Birdo describes Birdo as an it. So it actually says of kind of an unknown gender or something like that, and so they actually describe Birdo as it instead of he or she. And I would say, to answer Michelle L3's question, in short, no, it doesn't really annoy me when people talk about it. It's more just that if people actually want to make a big deal about that, I think it'd be cool either way if Birdo is transgender or not. But one thing that I've always found interesting, and I touched on this the last time that I answered a question about Birdo's gender, is it's interesting that, see, I believe Birdo is a girl. I'm going to go ahead and say that Birdo's gender is female. And there's kind of a question about Birdo and Yoshi and how they have a relationship with each other. Is that some sort of romantic involvement, or are they just friends, or what? I was thinking that it's great if, you know, let's say they are romantically involved. Yoshi is kind of like Yoshi has the high voice and Birdo has the low voice. And so, you know, if you went out and met a woman and she spoke and was just like, hi, I'm Sarah. So obviously, you know, that would throw some people off, and that's why I think it's kind of interesting, you know, that Birdo, yeah, I think it's good maybe that Nintendo has done this. Who knows what their actual reasoning was for taking that direction, but it kind of makes people think, and so something like this would, you know, it wouldn't annoy me that people talk about Birdo being genderless or disputing what the gender is. It's kind of I think it's a good thing, maybe, you know, people raise awareness, right? But anyway, please stay tuned to the channel all week. There will be surprises in store. And of course, if you got any questions that you want to ask, please leave them as comments on any of my videos, or comment on the channel, or PM that to me, and I will get to it as soon as possible. And I really appreciate everybody. Stay tuned for more greatness, and I'll catch you on the next vid. Thanks for viewing.
I saw a sign, a question mark box, see what's inside. I could could send a blue shell to you, and that's what I'm gonna do.